hindi na pwede. So, siguro in this emergency situation, ibalik mo yung price control by amending the oil deregulation law. And I think the Senate, through the Senate President, is proposing that. So, yun ang tama dahil ang iba-ibang countries, as you notice, meron silang price control eh. Tayo lang ang wala. And subsidies will not be enough. Hindi, on the long term, kulang ang ating pera for subsidies. So, tanggalin mo yung excise tax and then mag-impose ng price control. Of course, government should be responsible enough. Yung mga sumusunod sa batas naman ng mga large oil companies, wala naman tayong problema doon eh. Pero yung mga hindi sumusunod, dapat kasuhan yan. Di ba? Yung mga nananamantala, that's a sabotage. To me, it's sabotage, no? When you manipulate the price, you know, you just don't kill the industries, but people grow hungry when you manipulate the price. Bakit? Kasi chain reaction na yan eh. Once oil prices increase, yung food security suffers. At pag ang tiyan ang kumakalam, you cannot blame people for thinking of other means to survive it.
Yes.
Diba? Papasok na dyan. Even the PNP has admitted na baka tumaas yung criminality. We are talking of survival already eh. Now, I don't want to compare the situation now with the pandemic kasi I think mas malubha yung pandemic. But if we will not be able to handle the situation properly at saka wala tayong mapagkunan na supply, we might be in a worse situation. Diba? So sana makakuha tayo ng supply from example Indonesia, sa Brunei, and even China. The government is proposing to negotiate with China. Nakakahiya naman siguro pero ang China naman has been our partner in trade, di ba? Nag-aaway lang sa West Philippine Sea pero sa negosyo naman ang mga Chinese have always been with us eh. So baka maawa sa atin ang gobyernong Chino at pagbigyan tayo sa hiling natin na bigyan naman tayo ng konting supply ng petroleum products nila.